getting my car fixed, so I'm walking to Goodwill. It's right there, so why not, right? Welcome to the channel. If you happen to be new, my name is Dante. It is Prison2Profit, and the color of the day is blue. I'm probably going to forget that. Definitely going to forget that. First thing I'm seeing inside of this Goodwill are these generators and snow blowers. Really want one, but they're too much money. I do see this pressure washer, but I really just got this same brand from another Goodwill for $7. Had to go pick it up online, but I already got one, and this was missing a lot of the components for it, so I'm going to keep it moving. I do see this table, and I am jealous because it is pretty much brand new, it looks like, and the cost was $30, only $30, but your boy missed out on it. It's already sold, which I should be glad that it's already sold, because I probably would have bought it and that would have been spending money frivolously, and we don't need to do that. Coming to Goodwill is always a mystery. You never know what you're going to find, especially nowadays. I think the prices have gone up so much since I first started reselling 4 or 5 years ago. I can get a lot of these items for $1, $2, but nowadays there's no way you can find something for $1 that you're going to make a lot of money. I shouldn't say no way, but it's rare that you can find something. Take, for example, this gnome. This is $10 in Goodwill. Man, I can get this for $2 online, so there's no way I'll buy that. But you have to have patience, because I know I'm going to find something eventually. Just have to dig, and normally you have to dig where everybody else isn't digging, because there's a lot of resellers where I'm from who come to this Goodwill, and I noticed that. So I have to try to find things that people are most likely not even gonna look at. So sometimes I try to go in some nooks and crannies that other people won't even look at. Let's see if we can find something in the basket. StarCraft magazine, not really worth that much money, and they want $5 for this. You can literally get that cheaper on Mercari for like $2. Goodwill, if they see something and they think it's valuable, and they'll try to charge you that price. You just have to do your due diligence. And also, you see me going over a lot of these items and you may not see me touch some. I come to this Goodwill often, and once you come to a Goodwill, you kind of know what's valuable and what's not. So mainly I'm just trying to find items that I haven't seen before, like these letters to the president, and then I see another pack that's letter to Santa. They only want $2 for them. Figuring if I buy all of them, maybe I can lock them up and sell them, because that just sounds pretty cool. And then the election's coming up too, so letters to the president could be pretty decent, and then letters to the Santa would definitely sell, but I'll probably just put them back.
They got a lady with a card.
Yep.
You want to see another example of Goodwill trying to take advantage of free donations that they get? They want $10 for this item, and you can get it for $7 in the store. I just don't understand. I mean, they are getting all these items for free, and majority of the profits aren't even going to where they say it's going. But that's a whole nother story. I'm just a lowly reseller trying to flip this money, and I'm still going to continue to look. But this hot dog maker looks very interesting to me. I'm going to go ahead and give it a look-see. Not gonna lie, initially I'm looking at it for personal use, but once I look up these comps and see exactly what it's worth, that's gonna let me know exactly what I'll do with it. And seeing that they are selling consistently almost every day, I'm probably going to say I'm gonna resell it and not for personal use. They want $7 for it, but I have to actually test it out to make sure that it's gonna work. So I'm gonna see if I can find a plug to test it out. Heating element might be out. One of the unfortunate things about being a former cook is my hand can stand a lot of heat tolerance. I can feel it warming up a little bit, but not how I like it. So I gave it a few more minutes, and then I came back and tested it again, and then it was pretty warm to keep a hot dog warm at least. So I figured I might as well go ahead and take a chance on it. See if I can get that profit. $3 for this peanut ashtray. Not too bad, but if it was $1, I definitely would have got it. Maybe could flip this for around $10 to $17 on eBay. Really not worth it for me, so I went ahead and just left it behind. Coming around this corner, first thing I saw was this rock band at the bottom. So I was like, man, I definitely have to get that. I wanted to see exactly what was in it. So upon checking it out, I saw the guitar, the drum set, the dongle. So I was like, yeah, this is definitely gonna be worth a few dollars. They only want $25 for it. Really couldn't remember the color of the day. Thinking I'm gonna take a chance on this regardless though. So I pulled out my phone to initially scan the barcode / UPC, and then I realized exactly what's supposed to be in this box. The PlayStation is supposed to be in here as well. I'm glad I saw that, so I didn't go scan the UPC code thinking that I have the right comp when I really didn't. So I wanted to just go double check everything that was in there and decided that I'm probably going to get this along with my hot dog thing. You wouldn't happen to know the color of the day by chance, would you?
It's blue.
Blue? Okay. Of course the color of the day would be blue when I need it to be red. Everything that I have is red so far. And let's talk about this next item that I'm looking up, this Fellows fully adjustable keyboard manager. I think I've ran into one of these things before. Hopefully I'm not the one who donated this thing, but regardless, they want $3 for this. And then when I see what people are trying to sell it for on eBay, they're selling for over $100 consistently. Everybody's sold comp is over $100, but when you actually check sold comps, actual sold comps, you don't see any. So when you see me go to the sold comp, there's absolutely none, but I'm still going to take a chance on it because it's only $3. Crazy, I know, but if somebody happens to send me an offer of $10 one day, I'll take it. And then I ran across this little funny Target item. I looked for this item for around 15 minutes. I have a bad habit where I have OCD, so I look at items for a long time. Whatever this red card thing was supposed to be for Target, I couldn't find it. It was supposed to be an MP3 player. I don't know. They wanted $10 for it, and I'm telling you, I looked forever and couldn't find it. So I had to finally just move on because I was going to drive myself crazy. After finally moving on from the Target item, I ran across this camera. Normally when I run across certain cameras in Goodwill, I really don't get them unless they're probably over $25 worth of value. They wanted $10 for this camera. That kind of gave me a good flag, especially in this Goodwill. Normally their cameras are around $5, but they wanted 10 for this one. So I decided to go ahead and look it up, and I'm glad I did. The first comp I saw was over $80. Probably can get 50 consistently, so I'm probably definitely going to get this camera. Always remember, the key advantage of going to the same Goodwill over and over and over is you know the items that they have, and you can just go through all of them really quick. So when I go through the board games, I know what board games have been in here for months and months and months. Normally I look for just brand new sealed board games anyway. Don't see any, so we just move on to the next. Nothing really popping out on the other electronic side, so I'm just gonna move on and carry all these items since I didn't have a buggy. I can't believe I always do this. I never bring a buggy. If you've been watching the channel since day one, you know this is a bad habit of mine. So I got to carry all of these items all across the store until I ran across this other item. It's sealed. That's what really caught my eye, just the fact that it was completely sealed. And I love items that are still in the plastic. Gone with the Wind or whatever it was, they wanted $10 for it. That made me think that it was probably valuable, but after looking it up on eBay, they have people selling them for $5, and sold comps are like $5, $6, and $7. So this is another item that I can get cheaper on eBay. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave it behind no matter how sealed it is. Just can't afford to lose money by buying stuff at Goodwill. And then I see a bunch of video games. Some of them I haven't seen before, so I'm just gonna run through the video game, see if anything stands out. Unfortunately, I thought this Rock Band was part of the Rock Band set that I got, but the one that I got is PlayStation and this Rock Band set is Xbox, so I had to leave that behind too. Thought I found a good connection, but I didn't. So not bad. We did find some pretty good items. I spent a lot more money than I wanted to, but it's okay. Hopefully one item will make back all the money that I spent, and then the other items will just be profit items, we shall call them. About to walk to get my car. Hopefully when I walk back, all my stuff is still sitting on the counter, because I had to leave it on the counter because, again, I couldn't walk all the way across the street with all that heavy stuff. I got some big boxes. And then there was one item that I did pay $3 for. You see a bunch of comps for like 100 or so. It may never sell. I only bought it because it was $3. It goes back to sometimes you may see an item and it has no sold comps, but the profit margin is so sexy that you might want to take a chance on it. Like, can I lose $3 if it never sells? Yes, I can. But if it sells, then I can make potentially up to $100. Or I'll just take a best offer of $25 if I have to, if it's been sitting for a long time. So yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of deals like that every single time. I see my car sitting right there. It's ready, so let me go in here and grab my car and then go back to Goodwill and grab all my stuff. Maybe I should have dropped off all of my packages before I came here. So I'm going to this place locally that you can ship everything. Doesn't matter if it's UPS, FedEx, it doesn't matter. They ship it all, one nice little quick drop off and get it all out the door. So I'm gonna stop by here, but normally when I come, like, I have a bunch of packages for these people. Like, I have 20 to 40 packages a lot of the times when I come here, and it's a lot of work when you have to work at these places and people like me come in. I know it's their job to do it, but at the same time, like, as a reseller, I kind of feel bad that I'm always coming in and putting all these boxes on the counter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to bless them as best as I can today. I'm always talking about bless somebody today and all that. So today I'm gonna actually show you guys that we are gonna actually bless whoever's working. So I'm gonna walk in here and whoever's working is probably gonna get $50. That's the goal right now. So hopefully they don't have 12 people in here because that would suck. But anyways, yeah, we gotta look out for some people sometimes, and I can't be running around talking about something. Make sure that you bless somebody today because I'm gonna bless somebody tomorrow if I don't truly bless somebody tomorrow. So let's go in here and see how many people's working, and let's bless somebody today. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Oh man.
Good download.
Oh, it's the heaviest one.
They haven't. All set?
Actually, I'm gonna get some cherry sour balls.
Oh, that's a bummer.
How many people's working today?
Just the three of us today.
Just the three of you?
Yep.
That was a bummer, huh?
$8.95.
So what I want you to do is, I want all of you to have $50, and I will pay for that.
How's your legs? They feeling okay?
Really?
Yes.
Good. You're a toughie. It's a key. What's that? Heart.
I don't even really know what to say.
You know, y'all work hard all the time. I always come here and throw packages on you guys, so you know,
Thank you.
yeah, no problem.
He's giving us all $50.
No.
I don't see why
I
not.
don't see, it doesn't say no tips nowhere, so.
No.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed day. Success. I like when they're speechless. That's the best. But so I'm actually editing this video and having lunch, and it's been a few days, and they sent me something in my P.O. box. They sent me a thank you card and saying they are grateful for my kindness and generosity and thank me for my business as well. So thank you. That's really kind of them. They didn't have to do that, but that's just them showing appreciation, which is pretty cool because when I ship my stuff out, I have like 1,000 different addresses on it because I still have stuff from South Carolina that gets shipped out on that address. But the fact that they looked out and sent a little thank you card, that really does mean a lot. So shout out to them too, man. See, keep paying our kindness forward, right? Yeah, now we're gonna go to the house, go over all the items that I grabbed at Goodwill and see exactly our profit margins. Did have some pretty good items, so hopefully we can have like around maybe like $160 to $70 worth of profit potentially. That's the goal. And yeah, so let's go to the house and review all the items. Okay guys, so I'm here, I am at the house, and I spent a total of $40 something or so. Let's go ahead and go over all the items that we grabbed. Oh man, I feel like I spent a lot of money, but hopefully we can make that back. We're gonna go ahead and check out the potential profit. So first thing that's in my sights is this big old box, Rock Band Special Edition. But too bad the PlayStation's not in here because it normally came with a PlayStation. So luckily I didn't just scan the barcode on the back assuming that whatever was in here would be right, but it wasn't. The only thing that is in here is actually the guitar, microphone, as well as the actual drum set with the drum sticks. So all of that is in this and I paid a total of $25 for this entire lot. Seems like a lot of money, but when you go and break down all the money that I'm gonna make, it's pretty decent. And we're gonna start off with the actual Rock Band Red Octane guitar. This guitar, I've sold one before previously. I think I sold one for like $44.44. But when I check sold comps now, today, I can see someone sold one for $54, one sold for $74, one sold for $49. So hopefully I can still get around that $44 or so, and I will be happy. So if I get anywhere between, we'll say 37 to 50 bucks on the guitar alone, that would be nice. That would help me pay for the entire box, because again, we paid $25 for the box. But even the little dongle that is inside of the box, I can sell separately, and I can get anywhere between $25 and like $38, $39 just for the dongle by itself. And I'm probably going to sell everything individually to get the most out of my money, which I feel like if I did that, I can probably maximize the profits. So that's what I'll probably end up doing. So the Rock Band dongle, like I said, that's by itself is $29, $34, $25 sold comps. So again, we're already at, we're just gonna say $50. And so if I sell both of them for $25 a piece, that's $50. Although we're gonna get almost $40 for the guitar. So having this Rock Band dongle definitely comes in the clutch. $25 for it. Again, we paid $25 for everything. The microphone, I know I can sell this for around $10 to $20 on eBay. If I even put it on my Whatnot auction, I could probably get $5 or $7 for it. So we're just gonna go ahead and say $75 total on everything so far. Then when it comes to the actual drum set itself, these are selling anywhere from between $79.99, $119, $300, but that was for the entire setup. I might even do that, have the entire setup together for $300. So even that by itself, if I add that and that together, we're just gonna say $100 and probably $50 just to be on the safe side. $150 I can possibly make. You take out the $25 that I paid for it, we're talking about $125 on probably the low end. So not bad at all for buying a $25 box, but the $25 box had several items inside of it that we can break down. Next is this Hot Dog Express. This Hot Dog Express rotary grill. I paid $7 for it. When I look online, you can see somebody trying to sell one for $72. When I check sold comps, you see some sold for like around maybe the $40 range, but then you see all kinds of different brands and models. I paid $7 for mine. Somebody's trying to sell one for $70. If I can get at least $50 for this, I will be happy. So maybe $44, $40 plus shipping, somewhere around there. And that should be pretty feasible considering that there are a lot of these little hot dog thingies that are selling. And as we saw, I did hook it up and tested it inside of Goodwill, so we know it works. So we're going to turn $7 into at least $50. At least $50, and that's after fees, because you know we're going to make them pay shipping and everything. So far with the Hot Dog Express and all of the Rock Band stuff, that's easily like $225 so far. And then we have this fully adjustable keyboard that I bought for $3. There are no sold comps nowhere, but when I actually got here, I looked on Amazon and I was restricted, but I requested approval and I got approved. The beautiful thing about that is there were no sold comps on eBay. When I looked it up, there are people trying to sell it for around $100, $111, $160. So people are trying to sell it for over $100 all day, but there are no actual sold comps for over $100. That's the beauty about selling on multiple platforms. I requested approval on Amazon, although I was ungated, and they approved me. So now I can actually send this into Amazon, and there's actually a sales rank next to this item. It isn't that great, but that just gives me hope that this item will sell one day, especially if I drop my price $10 to $15 cheaper than everybody else who's selling theirs FBA. And the going rate on Amazon was around $90. So even if I threw this bad boy on eBay, put $70, put on best offers, and then made them pay for shipping, it might even get sold that way. Somebody might send me a crazy offer of $40 and I will take it. I only paid $3 for this thing. So it's really an experiment for me. Maybe I can lose the $3, maybe it'll never sell and I have to redonate it, but I will take a chance spending $3 to possibly make $1,000. It's like the stock market, right? Sometimes you invest in the stock market and it goes pfft. So same thing, but if I win on this, I'm gonna win pretty big. I'm gonna like times 30 or 40 my money, and that's the goal always. We wanna maximize profits. And then what I found finally is this camera. You see, I paid $10 for it, and your boy don't like paying $10 for nothing. But I had to pay $10 for the camera because it came with a nice little bag, as well as the camera looks like it's in pretty good condition. And the fact that it's selling for $49, $68, $50, and pretty consistently. This little Fujica camera is selling pretty consistently. One of the main reasons is I got it, like I said. So normally don't want to spend $10, but anytime I can like 4 or 5 times my money turn 10 into $40, I'm probably going to do that. That's a nice little $30 profit, maybe 20 after the fees and everything, but not bad at all. And again, nice consistent sold comps, which makes it the best. And Goodwill is still tripping with the prices, man. There are a lot of items in there that we saw that were pretty expensive, but if everything comes together, I should make well over, I'm not gonna say well over, but roughly around $300 or so off of everything. And we only spent $40, so not bad at all. And the beauty about it is if I sell 1 or 2 items, I'm automatically going to be in profit. If I sell 1 item, I'm probably automatically going to be in profit. So that's beautiful, man. That's always the goal. Go somewhere, see if you can find 1 item that's going to pay for everything else. And then once those other items start to sell, you will be in profit, man. That's the name of the game. But I'm glad I went to Goodwill. I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to go to Goodwill. And the only reason I really took my GoPro with me is because I knew I had to drop off those packages and I wanted to bless those people while I was there. And I really kind of wanted to see their reaction because, like I said, I go to that store all the time. And I am also a believer in every time that we do a good deed, we don't need to like throw cameras in people's faces. But there are certain circumstances where, like me, I'm always telling everybody to go bless somebody today, go bless somebody today. But you guys really don't see me bless anybody. So if I can show you that I'm out here doing it, maybe that'll encourage somebody else to go bless somebody else, because that's the name of the game, man. We really need each other, man. And we really need strangers more than we need the people who know us, unfortunately. Because if you ever notice, if a stranger does something for you, how much that really means to you. Just like, you know, when you buy a stranger's meal, that you see how they light up. They don't know who bought them that meal, or even if they do know who bought them the meal, it just makes their day, man. And that's what it's about, man. We're here to be blessings to each other. We're here to help each other out. Obviously, sometimes we're going to get on each other's nerves, but for the most part, man, we need to spread love, spread blessings, man, and just really just take care of each other, man. But anyways, make sure that you bless somebody today, because I got to go. I got a nice long 10-hour trip, and I also have to prepare for a convention that I'm going to announce later this week. So make sure that you tune for that too. But anyways, make sure that you bless somebody today, and I'm going to bless somebody tomorrow. Your boy Ramblin' Tay, I'm out.